Hey guys, this is Rick. Just thought it was about time I did a vlog. I've driven out here to the Marlborough Downs. I don't know if you want to take a look out of the window. I'm in my van again and I'm looking out over a really nice view. Actually, that's what I'm looking at over there. So, there we go, all fairly inspiring stuff. Now then, on with the video log. So, today I'm going to talk about IBS. This is IBS, commonly known as Irritable Bowel Syndrome. The reason I wanted to talk about it is it has a very large hold on my life. It has prevented me from doing a lot of things that I've wanted to do or would have liked the option to do. And I thought I would talk about it because, firstly, I'm curious to know if there are other people out there who have this specific problem that I have. And the problem is quite simple, and it's embarrassing to talk about. I don't like having to explain to people every time I meet them why I am the way I am. And so I suppose almost by making a YouTube video, I can point them towards the video, so that will prevent me from the need to have to explain myself. The basic problem is, a number of years ago I had a really bad case of IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome. It basically means the lower gut, instead of passing food through, in an orderly fashion, it spasms, and it just doesn't work properly. And as a result of that, you never know when you're going to need the loo next. And it was about 8 or 10 years ago I had it really, really badly. And what happened was, it was so bad that I became afraid to leave the house. And so I did have a fairly long period of sickness with that problem. Eventually it died down, it sort of went away. The problem was, it left me with almost like a mental conditioning or a psychological conditioning, where if I was any more than a few minutes away from the nearest bathroom, I was going to be in trouble. And that conditioning has not gone away. The problem I have now is I cannot go anywhere where I am not within a few minutes reach of a bathroom, and that's my problem. Now, I've tried a lot of things to get over this. I've had hypnotherapy, I've had counselling, I've had all sorts of medications and all sorts of self-help courses and all the rest of it, and nothing to date has worked. Nothing seems to have cured me of it. Now, a while ago I was driving cars. Everywhere I went I would drive in a car. Now, the car was a problem. Every journey I ever made, whether it was going around the corner to a relative's house, or whether it was going to another town for whatever reason, every single journey I made had to be planned with military precision. I needed to know where the nearest pubs were, the nearest restaurants were, anywhere that had a bathroom. And it literally became a dash between from one safe area to the next safe area. I call them my safe zones. I'd look at a map and I'd say, okay, look, there's a little chef there, there's a services there, and I would map them out in my mind as safety zones. And any journey would seem like a mad dash between safety zones, and that's how I got around. It was incredibly stressful, really, really horrible. I was searching the internet one day about IBS, and I read somewhere, or I read on one of the forums, one of the IBS forums, because I was so desperate to try to find out more information about how to cure this problem. I came across this forum, and there was a lady on there that she said her husband had this really bad IBS and he couldn't travel anywhere, so they were going to buy a van and actually build one of those portable bathrooms on board. And the idea had not occurred to me before, and I was absolutely, you could almost see this huge light bulb appear above my head, thinking that is a fantastic idea. That is an answer. That is the answer I have been praying to find. And so the second that idea was in my head, I started looking at motorhomes. I thought, well, okay, a motorhome, it's a van, has a bathroom on board. Fantastic, I can travel again. I can travel comfortably, because the problem was not needing the bathroom. The problem was psychological. It was psychologically enhanced. It was, the problem was I didn't need the bathroom. I needed to know the bathroom was nearby, and that was the crunch of it. So I started looking at motorhomes, and I quickly realized that the joke prices that were being asked for them, there was absolutely no way I was going to spend the better part of £15,000 on a car or on a vehicle that was the same, you know, that was like 15 years old. That was absolutely ridiculous. Who would do that? Who would spend that kind of money on a vehicle that, okay, maybe low mileage, but the idea was absolutely ludicrous to me. So I started looking at alternatives, as in building my own, and I eventually bought myself this van, this little Renault, and I actually built in my own bathroom, and more than just a bathroom, I actually turned it into a camper van, and I go away camping in it, have a lot of fun in it. It's just the best thing since sliced bread, and it's been a lifesaver. Basically, I can travel anywhere I want. I can go out when I want. If my stomach's bad, doesn't matter. I'm literally sitting inches from a usable bathroom, and the crazy thing is, I've hardly ever needed it. I totally accept it. It's all up here. The programming is in here.